Hi, my name is Brevin Burns, and this is my presentation on red light therapy. Um, this is as good as I get for the Canva presentation. I tried to get it up on OBS, and I'd been trying. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it's like a display capture problem, but I guess we'll get straight into it. Um, so have you ever wondered what those people are doing wearing those red light therapy masks? Um, I always thought about that. It's something I'd always like kind of seen in stores or online, but I just never really thought much about them. And last Christmas, my mom got one as a gift. And when it was just sitting in the house and laying around and not really getting used, um, I started to think like, okay, what are the actual benefits? And of course, I used it, and I started wondering like if it actually did anything or if it was just like placebo effect. And but around the same time, I also noticed that athletes started to use red light therapy, and well, especially for recovery. But since I'm so into sports and fitness, and because I play basketball here at AU, I'm trying to get as much as a competitive edge as I can. And so and this is one of the reasons why I picked this topic, I thought, okay, well, if it can help other people, why can't it help me? And so I wanted to see if there was actual science behind it, or if, like I said, like if it was just placebo effect and it was just another trend people were like buying into. So I kind of had a feeling it'd be like the cold plunge, but there's more to it than I thought. And after doing some research on it, I realized there's more than I expected. And today I'm gonna explain what red light therapy is, how it works, and what researchers have found about both its benefits and its limitations or precautions. So, what is red light therapy? Red light therapy is a specific wavelength of red and near infrared light that is unlike sunlight or tanning beds. It doesn't use UV or ultraviolet light. Uh, that is extremely important because that is the stuff that can cause skin cancer, more damage to your skin, and red light therapy doesn't do that. So that is a huge benefit of it. And obviously, you need sunlight, but this is a different, I guess, a different use. And according to Harvard Health Publishing, researchers believe this light is absorbed by tiny parts of our cells called mitochondria. Um, the idea of this is when mitochondria absorb the light, they make more ATP, which is the main source of energy our cells use. With more energy available, cells may be able to repair themselves more efficiently, and just carry out their jobs a little bit better. Um, Scientists are still kind of trying to figure out how this works, but that's the main reason researchers believe red light therapy has potential. Uh, One of the big reasons is recovery, and that's obviously what got me interested in the first place. I kept seeing athletes using red light therapy after practices, workouts, and games, so I wanted to know why. And according to the Cleveland Clinic, red light therapy may help reduce inflammation and muscle soreness after exercise. So when we have like really tough practices, is it a good idea for me to use red light on my body and on my legs, especially my legs because I've had problems with them in the past. Um, but the goal isn't to make someone like stronger or faster overnight. It's just to get your body more recovered so you can use that training that you've already like pushed your body through. And another area, well, I guess to pivot, another area that's huge is healthier skin. That's a huge thing. Um, because I've had acne my whole life. I've tried different things to help it work. Uh, there's been so many things about how it can clear your skin, everything. And so I wanted to see. So it produces collagen, and collagen is a protein that helps keep our skin firm and healthy. And as we get older, our bodies make less of it, which is one reason why wrinkles start to appear, and that's a big reason of why skin health for these masks are so like huge. And that's just a big reason why you keep seeing these like glowing face masks recently. And since my mom got one for Christmas, it finally just gave me a reason to look into the research instead of just assuming it was another social media trend. But you also have to keep it realistic. Like, scientists are studying many of the long term effects. Some benefits have good research behind them, while others claim they don't have that much research. Or, sorry, have that much evidence. And I guess, for example, like sometimes you'll see ads that make it sound like red light therapy can just fix all of your acne or all of your wrinkles or anything like that. And that's just simply not true. Um, it can support that, but it's not a replacement for medical treatment and like especially for acne, a good diet, stuff like that. Um, but to wrap everything up, red light therapy uses specific wavelengths of red and near infrared light that may help cells produce energy. And remember, it's not a cure. Follow the device instructions. And then here are some of the key takeaways. Use red and near infrared light. Um, just make sure you're being safe with it. It's not a medical cure. It's just a little boost. But thank you so much